Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to Clough. This is my Nottingham Forest career mode series here on FIFA 20, but you already know that because we are in episode 11, and today it's going to be a big one. We have a huge game, probably the biggest game of this series so far. Yes, we're at home to Reading. I'm joking. The Reading game, let's be honest, it doesn't really mean anything, but second game of this episode, we travel to the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to face, well, Tottenham Hotspur really. They lacked originality with the naming of their stadium, but anyway, we're not going to waste any time because we want to get to that match. But first we do have the game against Reading, and to make sure that I have the strongest possible lineup in midweek in Spurs, I am going to be changing this team quite a bit. So Butland can stay in goal. I'm fine with that because like goalkeepers generally don't get rid of much stamina. At right back, we are obviously going to be changing up, and we are going to be bringing in Jenkinson. Robinson's going to play in Spurs, so we are going to go with Joe Bryan today, because you got to remember this is still a weekend game where realistically you're most likely to put out your strongest lineup, but we are going to be changing things up a bit. We are actually going to be putting in both Joe Worrell and Michael Dawson, so we have our best two at our disposal in midweek. And then in midfield, I'm going to start Joe Allen because like Joe has 91 stamina, so he should be I'll bring him off at half time for Chalobah. Ince and Cash. I think I'm going to start Matty Cash, and I'm going to also start O'Kane. Sinclair I'm going to bring out for Joe Lolly. We're going to start Tammy and bring him off at half time. And do we have McNeil start? It's a tricky one. It is a tricky one, I will say that. I think I'm going to start McNeil as well. I think these are the three I'm going to take up: McNeil, Abraham and Allen, and bring on Amiobi, Brewster and maybe Ince. Oh no, Chalobah, sorry. Right, we have our lineup, which is pretty good because we've got to be thinking ahead. Yes, obviously this is a league game, and obviously the league is our main priority, but to go up against Spurs, we're not going to use our second team against them. They deserve our very best, which is good. I was looking at the stats before this episode, and I was looking at Tammy's. He's got 17 goals in 14 games this season. That is remarkable. That is actually very good at this stage of the season. So that's why it's going to be very important for us to bring him off at half time so he can play at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Even though like we're expected to lose, these are games that Brian Clough is renowned for. I think with his Forest team, he went to Old Trafford and I think they battered United like 5-6-0 or something, I seem to remember. But anyway, enough about the Tottenham game. Even though we're hyped for it, we have a game before then, and we are at home to Reading. So far still unbeaten in the league, still unbeaten in the series. That might change in this episode though when we go up against Spurs, but Reading we should be beating. McNeil, oh, he's worked a bit of space, you know. Oh, maybe not. Oh, actually no, he's still got space. Tammy with the shot, and it is into the keeper's arms. But yeah, ideally pick up no injuries in this game. Get a couple of goals before half time so we don't have to worry about it, because at the end of the day, even though it is a game that has less significance, because we are top by quite a few points, we are at home, so we want to win. Okay, that's nice. Okay, let's go. Tammy, you're gonna have a bit of a run. Oh, you took your time though, McNeil. I think you could have slotted it through if you went first time like I wanted you to. But it's okay. It is okay. Okay, they're running at us quite heavily. And a shot by Sam Bulldog makes it, well, go up for a corner because I think it hit Dawson. Tammy away, obviously 6'5" striker. It's always going to be nice. Okay, We got out that one a bit. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Get it through that gap. Love that. Love that. Oh, those through balls when they get away from a player annoy me. Okay, we can still do this. It's all good. Okay. Oh, Lolly, he's turned back into Tyler Blackett. Okay, we're over a quarter way through this game. Still nothing really to shout about, except O'Kane's got a chance. Ah, he's hit it straight at the keeper. I went across goal, but it just locked onto the keeper, I guess. Okay, touch it, and oh, this is fluid. It's fluid. Oh, I wanted that overlap a bit better. Okay, we are slightly the better team, but it is close. I think we're maybe a bit complacent, but you got to remember it is a bit of a changed lineup. It's players that you don't expect to see in a weekend game. But I think if this was real life, the fans would definitely agree with the decisions. We've still got definitely a good enough team to win the game. Of course we do. But I wonder if Tammy can nick a goal before half time before he goes off. That is a poor ball, Tammy. So far in this game, you haven't really had any influence. Oh, that's nice. Ah, Joe, man, Joe. Okay. Oh, the amount of through balls that get blocked is insane on this game. Good ball through. Oh, I didn't think it was originally offside. Okay, I don't like how Lolly tucked in quite a bit then. That's going to be half time. Unfortunately, there's no goal in this first half to break the deadlock, but yeah, that's all I can say. I was going to say, but we look the better side, but realistically, we don't look that great at the moment. Tammy is going to come off and Rhiann's going to come on. Chalobah on for Alan, like we say, and McNeil off, and Sammy Amiobi on. So this realistically is my not worst team, because we've still got Butland and Joe Brown, but it's definitely not the first team, let's put it that way. So everyone is going to be fit and raring to go for the game against Spurs, but still got a job to do today. Even if we say get a win at Spurs with our home team, is that worth dropping points at home to Reading? I don't think it is. Yeah, we're playing sloppy, but whenever I record this, it's every few days I record like 2 or 3 episodes, and the first game always seems to be sloppy, so let's see what we can do here. Oh, Cash! Oh, he's missed it! No way! No way! That was the chance. The amount of chances that Cash actually has is actually quite a lot, and considering well, he just doesn't take any really. That's nice, Dawson. Love that. Come on, Brian. You're the only outfield player that I would consider first team. Amiobi. Cash again. Oh, straight up player. We do look lively though in this second half. First half it took us a while to get going, but we're making chances. Oh, easy ball. That's an easy ball. Should have held on to that, Jack. I'm sorry, but you should be holding on to that. Reading looked like... If there's ever a time to play us in the league, it's this game right here, because we know we have, like... We're prioritising the cup game, only because I don't want to embarrass ourselves. Okay. Ryan, I need help. That's not bad. If that was a more powerful ball, that'd be nice. Lolly. He turned back. Maybe he should have just turned and shot, but I wasn't confident maybe on his left foot. That's probably why. Reading are starting to play some expansive football, which is making us have to run, which we're not really runners, we're more passers. Come on, Dawes. Come on, Dawes. That's nice, Worrell. Okay, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ryan, you've got a bit of space here. Ryan, oh, good save by Raphael. 15 minutes to go. Deadlock still yet to be broken. Oh, I'm not sure if he's winning it. Oh, he is winning it. Oh, come on, Chalobah, out of everyone, you should be the one to winning that. Okay, Reading keep hold of the ball quite nicely, you know. They always seem to keep hold of possession until, like, the final third. Okay, I'll take that back. But we, on the other hand, can lose the ball whenever we like. Okay. That's poor, that's poor. Right, we're in the final 10 minutes now. Nothing to settle these two teams right now. Oh, but they could have been there. Could have been there. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah, that's a poor ball. That's one of those ones where it just gets away from the player and gives the chance to the opposition. If we're going to score, it's going to have to be like one last chance or something. They don't look like they care about putting it in the box as they put it into the box. Okay. Lolly, I need you to run. I need you to run, mate. That's good. Oh, it's over. Oh, is it? Come on. Brewster! Oh! He did very well to make a chance there. No, there it is. There's full time. Yeah, there's full-time whistle. 0-0 Holland Day against Reading, where we were the better side just, I would say. I wouldn't say it's like a huge margin. Very disappointing again to draw at home like we did against Preston early in the season. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. Reading had a bit more chances, but I'd say overall we were slightly the better team. But I would say that's just down to us not using our best team for a majority of the game. But it is what it is. And right now we'd probably say fair result.
Hi there, have you got a minute for a question?
Yeah, sure. Nottingham Forest are unbeaten so far. You're confident to keeping this streak going? We have what it takes. Like, even when we put out our worst team, we're still staying unbeaten, which is nice. Two evenly matched team go head to head. Any comments? You know, it was two very good defences. Did you aim for today's result? We aim to win all matches, like, regardless of a team. Played. That's a bit insulting. So, did you want to win? Of course we wanted to win. Of course we wanted to win. Okay, Muric has gone up to a 72 rated goalkeeper, which is actually very nice. He's going to just go up throughout the season quite a bit, I would say. We actually have a conversation with him. I may not be the first name on the team sheet, but I feel I should be getting some more game time. Okay. I want you to prove to me, mate. I want you to prove to me. You're not going to play against Spurs, that's for sure. But you might get some more league. You might get some league time. But anyway, guys, we are now going to be heading to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's going to be a big game. It's going to be a big game. But I'm looking forward to it. You know, this is one of the ties we actually would have wanted, like a big team. Okay, Lawrence is going to come in, and so is Jack Robinson. I believe that's about it, to be honest. Even the bench looks pretty good. But yeah, like, this is one of the teams we would have wanted in this first season, because we know that it's probably a bit of a burden if we actually win a cup this season. Because then we have to be in Europe next season, where we want to be focused on the Premier League. We'd love to win it, but obviously with the game state right as it is right now, Spurs are probably going to be putting out a very weak side. So if there's ever a time to play it with the matchday squad still not updated on FIFA, this is the time. But we are at this magnificent footballing arena for Tottenham Hotspur versus Nottingham Forest. Oh, it actually looks like, well, we've got Eriksen playing. I am actually very interested to see exactly who Spurs are lining up with, but looking at the teams still left in, the Giants, probably United and Liverpool, and obviously Spurs. So if we can get past Spurs, 2 goals in the previous match, and then 8 goals in the previous 3 matches for Tammy Abraham. And considering he didn't score last game, it was actually 8 in 2, I think. Son is starting. So they've got Son and Eriksen minimum. But I'm very intrigued to see how we do in this game. It's going to be tough. Of course it is. It's going to be tough. Okay, none of those names really catch a bell except for the 2 that I saw. Oh, there's a youngster with a face. I don't know who that is, number 35. And there's another one. I believe that's... is his name Parrott or something? Let's have a look at the lineup now. Yeah, Parrott. Troy Parrott. I think he's the... I just had that name in my mind. But yeah, I believe it is Parrott up front. Oakley Booth. Maybe he's the one with the... But that is a beatable side. Whereas we have our most prestigious side. When I say prestigious, I mean we've got our best possible side out for what we want tonight. So they're going to play some very quick football. It's the Spurs way. But as long as we can just make ourselves a nuisance, I believe we can leave here with a win. But Eriksen and Son are going to be lethal. And obviously as the game goes on, they're going to be bringing on their subs. Who they could bring on Dele Alli, Harry Kane, any defender like Alderweireld or Vertonghen. They've got a lot of players that they could bring on. I'm surprised though that Ryan Sessegnon isn't playing, or because like he's one of their new players and he's not really getting game time in real life. Good tackle by Chester there. McNeil. Oh, McNeil's away, you know. McNeil has scored. We're taking the lead at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Oh, I love that. Love that, Dwight. See, that's what we need to be doing. Just playing on the counter-attack and having a shot when we know we can shoot. But we're stunned, the Spurs crowd, right now. 1-0 up in a huge game. Okay. See what we can do from here. And that all came from Eriksen losing the ball out of anyone. Oh, he's lost it again. Can we get it another goal? Oh, McNeil could have been through then. Tammy. Oh, he's cut in. Oh, still got it. No. Okay, we've got a corner from that. Oh, Tammy is at the near post. Tammy! Oh! I think that might have been an own goal, but it's hit the crossbar and it's gone out for a throw-in on the far side. Sinclair. I'm going to put in a cross. McNeil's over there with that header. Oh, he's hit the post and it's gone out. Oh, we've hit the woodwork 3 times. Only one of them leading to a goal. That is so unfortunate. We could have put this game nearly beyond all doubt already. Spurs youngsters here, bit perplexed of what's going on. Eriksen's got a chance here. If he could get out to Son. He chose to go against it. Maybe because we knew that he was going to go to Son. Young Parrott. Okay. Won the ball back. Let's see what we can do now. Oh, trying to get it to Tommy Lawrence. But I think if it wasn't quite out, then I think Son would have got to it. Because he was defending quite well. Twanzebe with a header. Was that offside? It is offside on Son. Nearly a third of this game gone already. Oh, well done from White there. That's a good ball. That's a very good ball. Okay. Just need a bit more movement from you guys. Oh, Tammy. If Tammy could score, obviously the Chelsea player away at Tottenham would be nice. Go McNeil, who's able to turn. Oh, it turns back into trouble. It's still got the ball. Oh! Okay, 10 minutes to go before half time. Still 1-0 to Forest. Derek Waugh. Tammy's getting into the box. Well defended by White. He's actually been solid at left back for Tottenham. Get into McNeil, who's been a threat so far. Into Lawrence. Back to McNeil. Oh! And it's cleared again by the Tottenham defenders. Incy, what can you do? Incy, Wincy, Spider. Gives it to McNeil. Tammy's able to turn. Tammy's able to shoot. It's gone in again off the post. And just before half time, Tammy has given Tottenham Hotspur a lot to think about, but he's crucially given Nottingham Forest a 2-goal lead. This guy this season has been brilliant. That's his 18th in 16. What a turn and a finish. He knows where the goal is, this kid. We are lucky to have him. I know I said that yet again, but I mean it. And Tammy Abraham has his name up on the scoreboard once again. Okay, let's get to half time, guys, with 2-0 lead. And there is the half-time whistle. We're halfway there. Oh, living on a copyright strike. Okay. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. I'm happy with the team so far. I'm happy for them to continue, despite the fact we have league action at the weekend. That was a poor ball by Sinclair, but I kind of wanted to gloss over the fact that I mocked it up. I don't believe Spurs have made any changes just yet. It's going to be interesting to see who they bring on. If they really needed goals, they would bring on maybe the likes of Lucas Moura or Harry Kane. But I didn't have a look to see who was on the bench for them to bring on. Oh, shouldn't be losing it there. That's Tottenham's first shot, I believe. That's nice. Sinclair's away, you know. Trying to go back post then to McNeil, but it locked on dodgily. They brought Musa Sissoko as their first sub. Oh! Unlucky from Sinclair there. Here we go again. Okay, Sissoko might boss that midfield for a bit. Him and Ericsson could really do well. Looking at our next fixture, which will be next episode, we are away to Luton Town, obviously newly promoted back to the Championship this season. That's going to be an interesting game. Oh, Tammy's just going to have a shot. Causes problems for Whiteman in goal, and it's gone out for another corner. I think I'm actually going to make my changes now. I think Tammy has run himself into the ground, and I think he deserves to have a break ready for the next game. I'm going to bring on Gibbs White for Ince, and then I think I'm also going to take off McNeil. Ooh. You know what, I'm going to bring on Rhodes, and I'm going to put Brewster on the left wing. I forgot to put a winger on there. Okay. Come on, guys. We're 2/3 of the way there to getting through to the quarters. Okay. Okay, they're starting to play with a bit more pizzazz. Okay, Son is starting to have a bit of space on the ball. But well defended by Darikwa. Absolutely brilliant. So who's coming on next? Who is that? Oh, it's Lo Celso. Another midfielder. They're not really bringing on a striker just yet. Well done by Lawrenson to dispossess Son. Oh, Morgan, you've got to be playing that a bit better. Love that. Get it to feet of Rhodes. Nice. Got Sinclair, who's got a bit of pace. Jordan Rhodes is through. Oh, it's going to be a goal kick, isn't it? It got kicked off him. To be fair, though, that is unlucky for Jordan. Like, I know we've given him a stick in this, this season for not scoring, but he had a decent chance then. Didn't have the pace to go all the way, so he had to shoot early, and unfortunately, it was the same time, but the defender was making a tackle, so it was unfortunate there. Sissoko with the shot. Sissoko isn't renowned for shooting, but that could have gone in. Son with the shot. Oh, that's unlucky. Tottenham are back in the game with 13 minutes to go, and it's Tanganga? How do you say this name? He's gone over to, I guess, Poch. Oh, he's just given up and he's pointing to the crowd now. This is very unfortunate. Header shot by Son, saved by Butland, and it just falls straight to, what's his name? Is it Tanganga? Yeah, Tanganga. So with 13 minutes to go, it's not all done yet. See, this is the time where you'd bring on someone like Lucas or Kane just to tide the ship and try and put pressure on us. But for our point of view, this is 10 minutes where we just need to try and keep the ball and just see what we can do. I'm going to just try and keep the ball. Maybe you might say that's a cop-out, but in real life that's what we'd be trying to do. Run down this clock and make it hard for Spurs to do anything in this time. I'm very proud of the boys tonight. If we can just see this through. Okay, they're starting to press a bit more forward. Yeah, they are really starting to press now. So look, this guy's just following me. He's getting closer and closer. Oh yeah, they are pressing. Okay, we're done alright so far. But look how much they've pressed forward. Oh, I've given it away. Oh my days! Oh, if Ferguson had scored that, I'd be livid with myself. Giving the ball away so late. But Brian Clough goes over to shake the hands of Pochettino. But we have won at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium against Spurs. We are through to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Obviously, next episode I will show you who we get in the quarterfinals. But for that, I am very happy. So let's wrap things up by going to the post-match interview. Yes, we only had one shot on target because both our goals came off the post, which don't actually count as an on-target goal, weirdly. But yeah, let's see what else has happened. So Liverpool are through. They beat West Ham 3-2 at the London Stadium. United is still to play. Brighton are through. Ipswich are through, and Blackburn are through. So right now, there's quite a lot of Championship teams in and around the quarterfinals. Hopefully we can get a glamour tie, but at this stage, now we've beaten Spurs, I think we can go all the way.
A couple of questions for you regarding the match.
Okay, sure. You are through to the Carabao Cup next round with this win. Do you feel like you can win the competition? I think we can. I honestly believe we can. You've managed to secure a win today, but at moments it looked like Tottenham Hotspur would pull level. What was your view on this? I think we must be better. We need to improve. Tanganga was one of the best players. I disagree with that. I disagree. We played our game. It wasn't down to individuals like that. So yeah, guys, that is going to wrap up today's episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, be sure to smash that like button. Until next time, guys. Goodbye.